This next drill is going to be something to help you create that hip hinge without bending at your back. Having a wall behind you, you're going to have your body starting off pretty close to the wall, a little bit of a bend in your knees, trying to maintain that positioning of your pelvis, so not tipped all the way forward, not tipped all the way back, but maybe just slightly back. And you'll notice sometimes I'll have people put their hands like they're taking a bow to really feel the positioning of your back that it shouldn't change. Now all I'm going to do here is try and get my butt to touch the wall. So to do that, my butt goes back as my head comes forward, I touch the wall, and I come back off of it. So you see this part is pretty easy right now. Now since that's pretty easy, I'm going to take my feet a little further away, slight bend in my knees. The other thing you'll notice is my head position is not here as I go down, but my head follows my body. So my gaze is forward, and then as I start to come down, my gaze comes down with me, so my head stays aligned with my body. So small bend in the knees, butt going back as head's going forward, really trying to keep my back from doing much of anything. And same thing. Now you'll notice I'm also not falling back into the wall. Many people will not take their head far enough forward. So if I don't do that, my butt's going out, my body's going to fall into the wall. I have to make sure I have that counterbalance so that my head and my butt move at the same speed away from each other. As I come into that knee bend, I get to where my butt just touches the wall, not resting against it. And from here, I'm actually going to try and lightly drive through my heels and squeeze my butt underneath me. Now I got there, so I'll go a little further away. Same thing, knees bent, and you'll see it won't take much for me to have a hard time getting to that wall. So as I come down, head forward, butt back. So no wall yet. Now I can drop into a little bit of knee bend. You can see here, I can't quite reach that wall. I have to rest against it a little. So I need to go just a hair further back so that I can do it without my body being supported by the wall. Knee bent, butt and head opposite direction. When I run out of room at my hips, I can start to let my knees bend a little bit. And right there is a good distance where I feel tension in my hamstrings, which is a good sign. I feel no pressure in my back. So from here, this is a good spot for me to start to train this movement. Really focusing on as I get down here, I should not feel any pressure in my lower back. I should feel tension in my hamstrings being supportive as a sling of muscle that's going to hold me up here and then driving through my heels and engaging my glute to pull me back up, which will be especially important when you add weight into your hands.